Hello, Seeders. Welcome to today's warm-up, which is actually a question from yesterday's practice. But it is asking us for the magnitude of the electric force. Now, this is between two electrons, and they are separated by a distance of 0.14 nanometers, which is approximately the diameter of an atom. Now, we have our formula right here for the electrostatic force, and it's between two particles, as we see here. We simply start out with Coulomb's constant, which is 8.99 times 10 to the 9th power, newtons meters squared times coulombs, which is the unit for charge, to the -2. Now I'm going to put parentheses around this, and we have two charges, which are two electrons, so that will be the charge for each electron, 1.6 times 10 to the -19th coulombs, and I'm just going to square it to save some time, since there is two of them. All of this is divided by the distance between both of those electrons, which is 0.14 nanometers, which ends up being 1.4 times 10 to the -8 meters. So that is our distance between both of those meters. And now all we have to do is make sure to square it, because that's very important. Now we can go to Desmos and simply plug it in. So let's make sure to use parentheses to just kind of keep everything together. It is 8.99 times 10. Now if you look at the very, very left, the very top row, the fourth button from the left is this A, and it has an exponent of a B. If we hit that button, that is how you enter an exponent of any number that you want. So that will be 9. Now it's important that I select over and get out of that exponent mode. And we put our next parentheses, and then now we have 1.6 times 10 exponent to the -19, and make sure to select over again to finish the parentheses, and all of that is squared. So you can just use the squared button, it's a lot easier. Now we are dividing that by parentheses 1.4 times 10 to the -8. Make sure you get over parentheses, but all of that is also squared. The distance is very important. And we see that it's 1.174 times 10 to the -12th. Now we can just go write that down, and we are done. Pretty simple. 1.174 times 10 to the -12th. Now this is newtons. As we see, the meters cancel out. The coulombs, this -2 is actually the same thing as writing it on the bottom, +2. So if we wrote it down over here, c squared. But so that means that cancels with these, and we are just left with newtons. Alright, thank you, and I'll see y'all